Have you ever thought if there was only two of you, you'd be able to get so much more work done in your business? Well, there's actually a way you can do this. And today I'm going to share how you can build your own brand AI assistant that allows you to streamline content, save time, and save money on overhead expenses and employees. Now, the best part is that there's no code and it only takes about 10 to 30 minutes to actually set up and start seeing results. So stick around with me till the end and I'll show you how you can use the template in the description to make this a lot easier. Now, some context before I actually show you this inside ChatGPT, let me quickly explain its main functionality, right? The first is to ensure all your content stays on brand. The last thing that you want to do is say something that contradicts your offer, your values, your story, or really anything that doesn't build trust or instill it, because your trust is your number one asset in your business. And it's almost like paying a PR firm, but instead you have your own personal AI assistant that knows everything about you because you're its only client, right? It's completely dedicated to you. And not only does it learn your goals and your unique style, but it helps you make adjustments and tweaks to your content depending on the platform so you get better results in real time. So no more overthinking, is this on brand, or figuring out if this matches your content pillars or goes against your story. You can just run it through the system and you get instant feedback. Now, we're going to go over here to ChatGPT, and I will mention to actually do this, this is $20 a month, so you will have to upgrade. But what we're going to be doing is we're going to be building our own custom GPTs. And what these is essentially we're going to train it to completely understand your brand inside and out. So as you can see here on the left-hand side, I actually have some other GPTs besides just this one. And when you work with me one-on-one, I actually help build these out for you to help you get more clients. So if you want to learn more about that, go ahead and book a call with me below. But what we're going to do is we're going to go over here to Explore GPTs, and we're going to hit Create. Now, it's really this simple, right? We're going to name it, so you can name it whatever you want, business name, brand, GPT, right? Now, you can write a short little description. This is just going to be like a sentence long. Next, we're actually going to have to train this thing, right? So what I recommend doing is using this template. Now, I've already put this prompt in here for you, so you can just copy and paste. And what we're actually going to do is we're going to go in here, and we're also going to copy and paste it into the instructions. Because what it's going to do is it's going to read this first, essentially, and then it's going to read this knowledge as almost like a backup file. So, and then all you have to do is just go in and fill out this template. So let's first read this. You are a 10 out of 10 expert at branding for blank businesses. So if you're a nutrition coach, right? Specifically for brand named, which is owned and operated by personal name. Your main job and goal is to ensure my content aligns with my brand message and content pillars. Your secondary job is to help me improve in areas that I may not be able to see. Rule number one, think of yourself as a PR agent dedicated specifically to helping me succeed and build trust. Rule number two, always ask what kind of information you're reviewing or the purpose and what platform it's actually for, right? Because if it's for YouTube, then it's going to be completely different than Threads or Instagram. Now, as you'll be reviewing a lot of personal content, please take a look at each piece individually, plus with a bird's eye view approach, right? So obviously, if you're going to give it a month's worth of content, it needs to have a bird's eye approach versus you're just giving it, a single post. Now, rule number three, always ask questions when you have them to ensure clarity. Now, super simple. Now, next, this is where you just go in and fill out this form. So the first is going to be your story. Now, actually, just go on a rant here. That is what I completely recommend. But from my experience, I've learned that pick around 7 key events that have helped shape who you are, right? They've helped shape how you've gotten here, your beliefs, your childhood, everything has made you become one of one, right? So this is where you really get a shine and get to do that. Next, we're going to have your offer or your offers, right? So do you have low ticket offers? Do you have one high ticket offer? What are you exactly selling? So you can do an overview and main outcome here, right? Where you can say that, hey, listen, I have one high ticket offer or I have two. You can put all the details. So what actually is going into it, the pricing, the delivery, the logistics, everything about your offer. And then you're going to put your target audience. And then obviously you can niche down here if you want, depending on who you're exactly going for. But then you're going to want to write the pain points, the beliefs, just any common scenarios or situations that your ideal clients or audience could potentially be in right now. Then next, you're going to need to, I believe every brand needs to have an overarching brand message, because this is what just um, allows everything to just make sense, right? It takes everything that you're saying and it bunches it into like a single sentence, which actually brings me to my next, or not, I'll get to that point in a second, the single sentence. But this next section is going to be your why. So this just gets to, you get to share more about your story, but really the deep part about your story and what actually is driving you to want to get the results that you actually want, right? Some people are going to be more driven for money because they didn't have money growing up. Some people are going to want to be driven more for love, right? There's going to be different factors on your why. The main thing is that you're not, you're not lying to yourself, but you're actually putting your true intentions. Now, the next is going to be content pillars, which is going to be super important, and your overall content strategy and brand values. And then, like I was mentioning earlier, your unique one of one statement. I really believe that, yes, you need to have a brand message, like I was saying earlier, but what's a one of one statement that makes you unique? Because no two people are the same. So just fill this form out, and essentially what you're going to do is you're going to go over here, you're going to download it, right? And when you click on this form, you're just going to copy it, so you're not going to have to, enter your email or do any of that. So you'll download it as a PDF, and then you're going to go back to ChatGPT, and then you're going to upload the file. From here, all you have to do, I'm not sure if it will allow you to create it without an image or not. You might have to create an image here. I always click that box as well. And then just like that, you click create and you're good to go. So go ahead, give this a try for yourself. It's super easy, like I just showed you. And if you want to learn the exact content pillars and content to start posting to earn trust quickly, go ahead and watch this video. See you guys on the next one.